Can we bring it today? Do we got it today?
Let's get it, bro. Cowboys, he dives to the end zone. Touchdown! Throw it to the center. This can be returned for 2. It's very long, and the catch is made. Touchdown! Kansas!
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Hy-Vee Chiefs Insider. It's been 14 days since the Chiefs last took the field in Dallas, Texas, and after a frustrating loss to the Cowboys, the Chiefs have had the opportunity to take a step back after the bye week to reevaluate as they prepare for the final stretch of the 2017 regular season that will feature 4 of their final 7 games at home at Arrowhead. But first, the Chiefs will head back on the road as they face their final NFC East opponent, the New York Giants. The Giants have had a disappointing season. They come into the game struggling on both sides of the ball, ranking 25th in total offense and next to last in the league in defense. The matchup should provide the Chiefs offense a chance to get back on track, where even after a week off, quarterback Alex Smith and running back Kareem Hunt still rank second in yards at their respective positions in the AFC. Now, after a week of relaxation, you can be sure the Chiefs are ready to hit the field in New York. And after the next 30 minutes, we're going to have you ready for this Sunday's game against the Chiefs and Giants. Year in and year out, each NFL season is marked with adversity for all 32 teams. And as we noted last week, no player on this Chiefs roster knows how to overcome adversity quite like 4-time Pro Bowler Derrick Johnson. The Chiefs' all-time leading tackler and linebacker sits down with Chiefs reporter B.J. Kissel to discuss his career in football. Also, if you missed it last week, we're going to take a look back at the best moments of the season so far in a feature you won't want to miss. But first, Brad Childress initially coached with Andy Reid in the 1980s at the University of Northern Arizona in Flagstaff. And Chili's been a member of the Chiefs staff since day one when Andy Reid came to Kansas City. As a key assistant, Childress has seen the Chiefs offense go from 21st in yards per game in 2013 all the way to 5th after 9 games this season. This week, I sat down with the assistant head coach of the Chiefs, Brad Childress, to discuss the evolution of this seasoned Chiefs offense.
They're going to bring it on a little toss left to Anthony Thomas. 10, 5, touchdown! Travis Kelce moves into quarterback out of a pistol set. And Kelsey's going to run the ball. He fakes a pitch, and Kelce keeps it.
Andy Reid can dream them up, can he?
Brad, I want to ask you about the evolution of this offense. And you've been with Andy for a long time, but what's neat is you guys aren't afraid to try new things. How has this offense changed?
Well, I think everybody changes in their own way. You know, everybody wants to put West Coast on it, but the Mike Shanahans, the Andy Reids, the John Grudens have all taken it down different paths, whether it's a zone blocking scheme or a gap blocking scheme.
Now, communication, make sure we're getting everybody going the right direction.
We evaluate so many players in college and see so many good offenses, you kind of go, whoa, look at that thing. That's successful.
As far as offensive mind, certainly one of the most respected in all of football is Andy Reid.
Whether it be another pro team, whether it be a college team, if it fits the things that we do, we're not afraid to adapt it and make it our own.
Hunt, huge hole, and he exploits it and takes guys with him.
That is what this offense is all about.
That's all night long, man. All night long.
I want to ask specifically about Kareem, because everybody talks about, wow, the rookie season at Toledo would have ended by Thanksgiving or a bowl game. You had Adrian Peterson, and it's kind of same. How did you handle it with him, and how do you handle it with Kareem?
You know, there's an old saying that ball's not very heavy. You know, you can carry it a lot of times.
Get what you can, right? Great job of pushing the pile. I'm okay with that.
I don't think by any stretch of the imagination that his tank is even half empty. I think we need to do a better job of getting to the second level, and I think that he can do a lot of damage when he gets against linebackers and secondary guys.
Looks like the Kelsey's open, over the shoulder catch, 40, 35, stiff arms the defender. The Chiefs are using Kelce as a wide receiver.
With the tight ends and what you've done with Kels, but then the rest of that crew, where do they go from here?
It's important with 2 or 3 guys in this offense that you don't find them in the same spot every time. And we talk about where's Waldo. That's where, you know, we incorporate our creativity, whether we move him from the backfield, whether he's all the way widest, whether he motions down to the closest.
Every time Kansas City comes out in a 3 tight end set, don't let them fool you. Kelce is a big wide receiver that they like.
We make one play, next snap we make another.
You need to make defenses adjust to you and not make it easy on them. have them have some conversation about how they're going to handle the things you're doing.
They locked in on every play. Present in every moment. Let's go.
Alex Smith, the year he's had it, where does he go from here?
He's really risen to the occasion, and you can say, well, it's because we drafted a quarterback. I mean, that's just the kind of guy that he is. That's how he's wired.
Be you.
He does so many things within 5 years of this offense. We can do so many more things with him to put people in good situations that you couldn't do year one, and quite frankly, you couldn't do with a lot of quarterbacks.
At the beginning of the 2014 season, all eyes were on Chiefs inside linebacker Derrick Johnson. Johnson was on the precipice of becoming the Chiefs' all-time leading tackler for the franchise when his season was derailed by an Achilles injury in Week 1 against the Tennessee Titans. It was an injury that has ended many careers, but Derrick Johnson persevered. He was determined to come back and break Gary Spinney's record the next year in 2015. DJ would suffer yet another Achilles injury late last year against the Raiders. But the gritty future Chiefs Hall of Famer was back on the field for day one of training camp last July. This week, Chiefs reporter BJ Kissel sits down with the Chiefs' resilient inside linebacker as we go under the helmet.
What an incredible catch! Swallowed out the Chiefs with an onslaught!
DJ, we talked back at training camp about what you might be doing when you're done playing. You mentioned interested in the coaching career. Curious if you might be on the sidelines of Waco High School, Texas, Chiefs. What are you thinking?
Well, I definitely want to get into coaching. I don't quite know if it's high school, college, or pro level.
They just dancing back there. They having a hard time. Stand up, man. Let's stand up. That's right. Run! It's a run!
I am calm-spirited, so I will be a little bit more like Bob. But you know what? I played this game. Some of that has some carryover as far as being riled up. You want to have a mixture of both. You want to let the guys know how fired up you are about certain plays or certain things that happen.
Oh yeah, it's not who we play, it's how we play, all right? Win on three, 1, 2, 3.
But at the same time, you got to have a coaching spirit about you where it's a teaching mechanism.
He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver over there. The pass is broken up. Peters knocks it away.
Hey, boy, what I'm talking about, boy?
I won't be real busy with coaching. I give some time back to my kids, but later on, I'm definitely going to get into coaching for sure.
Hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Sit down. 1, 2, 3.
Curious, throughout your career here, even maybe going back to high school, going back to the University of Texas, do you have any superstitions?
Always pray before every game. I shouldn't say superstition deal. It's something that I believe in. It's my faith. But I maybe chant one of my high school songs we always chant. We say W, A, C, O, I, W, A, C, O. I can't sing, but I'll be like, way, go. You know, I'm just going in my head. But it's one of those things where it's taking me back to saying, hey, you love this game. This is a kid's game, and this is what you did when you was at the Waco High Lions.
See, all it takes is all you got, baby. Let's go.
Do any of the young guys kind of rib you as far as like being the older guy?
You know what? The guys are always joking.
Hold me up, man. Help my old man up.
But whatever jokes they got, they're saying it out of respect, especially for what I've done for the Chiefs, being an all-time leader, tackler.
999 tackles for Derrick Johnson. Gives it to Starks, tries to go right, tackle. And we're told now that Derrick Johnson, given the tackle, he's the all-time leading tackler in Kansas City Chiefs history.
You answered a lot of questions about that before, about having that record. Now that you've had it for a little while, is this something that you take a lot of pride in? No.
You know what? I do take a lot of pride. I probably don't think about it all the time. It's one of those things where when you look back and see the work I've put in, it's definitely a well-done job.
Right, screen pass, boom! Derrick Johnson snaps, he's sacked at the 25. Now they again looking in the flat. The pass intercepted by Derrick Johnson. His 4th pick 6 of his incredible career. Chiefs Insider is brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Premier Mazda and Premier Volvo of Overland Park. Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the Kansas City Chiefs. And by Midwest Ford Dealers, the official car and truck of the Kansas City Chiefs.
this will end it. I think Kansas City is going to be okay. This is a good football team. Just keep going to work and keep showing up. And right now, Kansas City 6-3.
For the Chiefs, Sunday is a chance to get back on track because despite losing 3 of the last 4, they still hold a 2-game lead in the AFC West division. Let's begin with first down. Let's talk the history between the Chiefs and the Giants. And to start, the Chiefs are 0-6 all-time on the road against its Giants team. And while the Chiefs may have struggled, that necessarily hasn't been the case for Andy Reid, who is 8-6 in his career on the road against the Giants team for all those years he spent in the same division with the Philadelphia Eagles. Moving on to second down, a couple of stats to look at. The Giants come into this game ranked 25th in the league in total offense and 31st in the league in total defense. Now, to say this group is devoid of talent would be incorrect. Guys like cornerback Janoris Jenkins, who at different points in his career has been one of the best players at that position in the league. On the offensive side, quarterback Eli Manning has really had to deal with a lot of injuries on the outside. Receiver Odell Beckham and Brandon Marshall, both those guys were lost for the year. And last week, one of the young guys who did step up was Sterling Shepard. Name should sound familiar to people in this area as he played collegiately at Oklahoma. He had 11 catches, 142 yards last week against the Niners. Another guy to look out for offensively is rookie tight end Evan Ingram, who's been one of the best tight ends in all of football in his first professional season.
They're going to run a sprint out action. Alex Smith throws right side, caught, touchdown, Kansas City!
Moving on to third down, the matchup to watch. Now this is the Giants defense against tight end Travis Kelce. And Kelce has proven to be one of the best, if not the best, young tight end in all of football. Leads all tight ends with 629 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns this season. And on the flip side, the Giants defense has struggled against tight ends this year. In 9 games, they've allowed 10 touchdowns. Maybe we see a big day from Kelce on Sunday.
Hey, we balling, bro. Everybody eating. Everybody.
Finally, fourth down, the X factor. Let's talk about the Chiefs pass rush. Talking about guys like Justin Houston, Tom Ali, Chris Jones and company to really get after Eli Manning and this Giants offensive line, which has really struggled this season. Now, if the Chiefs are going to accomplish what they've set out for this year, those guys are going to be affecting the quarterback and making life miserable for the opposing quarterback. Maybe we see that begin to emerge on Sunday against the Giants.
Welcome back to Hy-Vee Chiefs Insider. Heading into the 2017 season, there were a lot of questions about this Chiefs team. And after their first offensive snap versus the defending Super Bowl champions resulted in a fumble by rookie running back Kareem Hunt, many assumed those questions had been answered. But what happened afterwards has cemented the Chiefs' reputation of now one of the most feared teams in the National Football League.
Thursday night, Chiefs and Patriots.
Hey, millions of people go their whole life and never know this level of commitment. Play with emotion, be locked in, let's live. Let's go. Everyone, hey, live tonight, huh? Let's go. It's on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Chris, you think about Kansas City, people forget how good they were last year.
Focused, stay locked in, ride with each other, have fun, man. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Chiefs will start rookie running back Kareem Hunt, who told me, I've been an underdog my whole life, but this proves they trust me.
First time, baby, I'm excited. Let's go shock the world right now.
7-0, the Chiefs get their first chance.
Hands the ball off to Kareem Hunt and his first carry. As a pro, is a fumble, something he never
Kareem
did.
Hunt on his first NFL carry fumbles the football.
That just could not have been a worse way for this team to start the season.
You know what I'm saying? It's not how you start, it's how you finish, right?
Fourth down, and now Kareem Hunt gets the football.
And Hunt with some power, so he's able to shake off that early
Alex Smith the throw under pressure. Hunt left and sprinting to the left side, reaches out. Kareem Hunt, his first National Football League touchdown.
And Smith fires deep, and that's going to be caught on the run by Kareem Hunt.
15-10, stiff arms a man, gets all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Stretching out for the pylon. He's got a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, welcome to the National Football League.
Nobody satisfied. We make one play, next snap we make another.
They're throwing long. Hill's wide open at the 35, at the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! The Cheetah is loose in New England for 75 yards. And the Chiefs, with a statement made, 42-27 over the New England Patriots.
You brought it 4 quarters, man. And nobody panicked. It's the first game of a long season.
Home opener for the Kansas City Chiefs against Andy Reid's old team, the Philadelphia Eagles.
My dad always been my dad. We're on something big and better. All we got now. Man, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Eagles need to get to the 43. Blitz. Tipped in the air. Intercepted at the 31-yard line. Big Chris G. Ford came steaming around. So they go to shovel pass to Kelsey. Touchdown! And the Chiefs hang on to win 27-20 over the Philadelphia Eagles.
Is there enough stuff on that team for them to sustain?
Yes, like right in the middle of that play. They have so many different weapons. This team right now is hitting on all cylinders.
This is clearly the team to beat in the AFC. Tell me I'm wrong.
Let's be great today. Cowboy Red.
Rivers retreats in a hurry, being rushed, floats a pass near side, picked up Marcus Peters, and he throws for Tyreek Hill, touchdown! On him, but he unloads at the left side, is intercepted on the far boundary. It's a shovel pass to Albert Wilson, touchdown! Kareem Hunt gets it again, the rookie running back cuts back left, he's at the 40, good night, Chargers! It's a 69!
Hey, congratulations, baby. Great job. Don't tell anybody, but Monday night coming up. Monday night. We came out, the fans were unbelievable. Our guys were feeding off of that, but they maybe took it up 1 notch too far, and then everything just kind of settled down as the game went on.
Smith looking left, under pressure, turns back right for the end zone, caught by Kelsey, touchdown! Holding, and he's going to throw it late, he's got Albert Wilson, makes an over-the-shoulder grab, Albert Wilson continues to make big boy. 8 seconds remaining in regulation.
How about this for your debut as a Kansas City Chief?
20-20 tie, high snap, pulled down. Butker's kick is out, it is right down the boulevard! And Kansas City stays undefeated.
Hey, welcome to Kansas City.
Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Chiefs.
This is the group that's gonna make plays right here. This is the group.
Let's go. Hey, rest up. We gotta go. We gotta get more.
Make sure we're getting everybody going the right direction.
Victory. Everybody concentrating. Let's go, boys.
It's the Texans and the Chiefs here in Houston for the 4th time in 2.5 years.
Distractions everywhere, huh? Yeah. 70,000 of them tonight. Hey, like EB said, just be you in the moment, huh? Just be you on time.
Smith scrambling left, trying to stay alive. Now fires it late for the end zone. Caught! Kendrick West, I think he's got it. Touchdown!
Hey, man, way to get that. Yeah. Way to hold on to that, baby.
First man misses. Going to the right side, needs a block. It's by that guy at the 30. Look out, 40-yard line. Tyreek Hill midfield. Cuts it back right. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Kansas City! As the Cheetah runs left to right for 82 yards on a punt.
Bye. Bye.
We moved now to the Kansas City Chiefs going into Houston last night at 4-0 and coming out 5.
Hey, I look at this Kansas City team.
What I'm seeing from them is a complete. They could be the special team this year in the NFL.
They're a talented group. Andy Reid, he's doing what he's always done.
Another big part of the story here tonight, the return of the former standout Chiefs running back, Jamal Charles. Welcome back to Kansas City.
The right side again. Now ball comes off, the ball's ripped up, picked up by Peters at the 10, 5, touchdown! Wide open left side, Travis Kelsey, over the shoulder catch, touchdown! Now he's going to throw long. Down the near sideline, the pass will be intercepted by Ron Parker. Ron Parker gets the blitz. Alex Smith reads it left. High catch, Kelsey pulls it into his body. First down, Chiefs. No! Back to throw, being chased. Down he goes. Justin Houston continues to torment Denver. 12.5 career sacks against the Chiefs have beaten the Denver Broncos for a 4th.
Way to get the win, man. It's hard getting W's in here, man. But put it behind us real fast, man. Hey, fam on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on Hy-Vee Chiefs Insider. Next week, after all the turkey and stuffing of Thanksgiving, the Chiefs will be back at Arrowhead Stadium and they'll face the surprising Buffalo Bills. It'll be the 4th time the Chiefs have faced the Bills in the last 5 years. We'll get you ready for the Thanksgiving weekend matchup at Arrowhead, the Chiefs and the Bills, right here on Hy-Vee Chiefs Insider.
Chiefs Insider is brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Premier Mazda and Premier Volvo of Overland Park. Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the Kansas City Chiefs.
and by Midwest Ford Dealers, the official car and truck of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Toss power trap.